before the first dawn kissed the universe, before time itself learned to breathe, there was only light. An ocean of pure, unending brilliance. In this celestial kingdom, amidst the chorus of creation, one star shone brighter than all others. His name was Lucifer, the Lightbringer. He was woven from the very fabric of morning, a masterpiece of divine artistry, his wings reflecting every color the cosmos would ever know. His voice was a symphony, and his wisdom, a river flowing directly from the heart of the Creator. He was loved, cherished, a perfect mirror of divine glory. But in the silent corners of perfection, a seed of thought took root, a question, whispered not by a voice, but by a feeling. Lucifer gazed upon his own reflection in the cosmic sea and saw not the Creator's gift, but his own unparalleled beauty. He saw his own light, his own power, his own magnificent mind. The question grew louder: why serve, when I am so like the one I serve? Pride, a shadow never before seen in heaven, began to stretch. It was a subtle shift, a single discordant note, in an eternal hymn of praise. He looked at the fledgling creation, humanity made from dust and clay, and saw them as flawed, fragile beings, yet they were to be loved, to be cherished above all. This, to Lucifer, felt like an injustice. His love for the Creator, once pure and absolute, became entangled with love for himself. He began to believe his own light was sufficient, that his own throne could be built among the stars, equal to the Most High. He no longer wanted to reflect the light, he wanted to be the source. He was not alone in his descent. His charisma, his radiant presence, had captivated a third of the heavenly host. He spoke to them not of rebellion, but of freedom. He painted a picture of self-determination, of a destiny forged by their own will, not dictated by another. His words were like honeyed poison, beautiful and deadly. They saw his logic, they felt his passion, and they chose to follow their radiant leader, forgetting the source of all radiance. And so, the unthinkable happened. Heaven, the realm of perfect harmony, knew war. It wasn't a clash of steel, but a battle of wills, of light against light. The sky wept as brother turned against brother, as cosmic energies collided in a sorrowful, breathtaking display. Michael, the archangel whose name means who is like God, stood against the Lightbringer. It was not a battle of equals, for Michael fought with the strength of humility and love for the Creator, a power Lucifer had traded for separation. The fall was not a plummet through darkness, but a tearing away from the light. It was a conscious choice, a final, irrevocable turning of the back on the source of all life. As Lucifer was cast out from the celestial realm, his name changed. He was no longer the Lightbringer but Satan, the adversary. His radiant form, once a beacon of divine beauty, became a reflection of his inner state, broken, filled with a burning pride and a cold, unending sorrow for what was lost. He did not fall into a pit of fire. He carried the fire within him, the fire of envy, of regret, of a love that had curdled into hatred. He became a king, but of a desolate kingdom, a realm of shadows, echoes, and the memory of light. His rebellion left a scar not just on him, but on the very tapestry of existence, a wound that creation itself still feels. He became the whisper of doubt in the faithful heart, the justification for selfishness, the voice that tells us we are enough on our own, that we need no higher power, no greater love. But the story of the fallen star is not just a tale of pride and loss, it is a profound eternal mirror for humanity. For within each of us lies the same seed that sprouted in Lucifer. We see our own achievements, our own intelligence, our own beauty, and we are tempted to believe we are the source of our own light. We build thrones of ego, we declare ourselves the captains of our own souls, forgetting the gentle hand that guides the ship. Like him, we question, we doubt. We sometimes feel that our own brilliance is enough. The fall from grace is not a singular, ancient event. It is a choice we face every day. The choice between humility and pride, between serving a love greater than ourselves and serving our own reflection. Every time we choose envy over admiration, division over unity, self-interest over compassion, we echo that first, tragic turn away from the light. Yet, this story is also a testament to the indestructible nature of light itself. Though the Lightbringer fell, the morning star still rises. The divine light was never diminished. It continues to pour into creation, offering a path back, a chance for redemption. The fall teaches us that no one is beyond the reach of grace. But the first step back must be our own step of humility, a recognition that we are not the source but a vessel. And so, we look at the heavens, at the vast silent expanse, and we remember the most beautiful of angels, not to glorify his fall, but to understand our own fragility. We see in his story a timeless warning and a quiet promise. The warning is against the pride that claims, I am. The promise is in the humble faith that whispers, He is. For even the deepest shadow is cast by a light, and that light never, ever fades. It waits patiently for every lost child to turn their face toward home and be reborn in its eternal warmth. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If this story resonated with you, subscribe to God Story Reborn for more tales of light and rebirth. Peace be with you.